Okay, Pops.
Yes.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
Not all states were created equal. We can get into the depths of that, but we're going to stay pretty surface level. I'm talking about where you should
Yeah.
and shouldn't buy cars, okay?
Okay.
Now, here's the deal.
Yeah.
When you buy a car, you're
Yeah.
not actually just paying for the car. You're paying for the car, plus fees,
Yeah.
plus taxes, plus registration, plus whatever add-ons and things
Plus
like that.
insurance.
Plus insurance.
You know, because insurance varies by locale and state.
All right, so there's a lot of factors that go into kind of like the best places to own a car, but let's stick with just buying for a second.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
Yes.
I put together the list back on joinyaa.com of the highest doc fees
Yeah.
in all 50 states. Well, all the doc fees in all the 50 states, we just simply sorted them by the highest to the lowest.
Yes.
I was thinking we'd say the top 5 with the highest doc fees plus some pretty egregious dealer practices would be our top 5 worst states to buy a car.
Okay.
Number 5 on our list.
Yeah. Number 5.
A state that you sold cars in for many years, Maryland. Doc fee is now capped at $500. Used to be when you sold cars, what was it?
$99.
Used to be $99 just a few years ago. It is now $500.
And then they raised it to $200, and the dealers were so excited because it was instantly an extra $100 per car sold in profit, and now it's up to $500.
And
Yeah.
it's worth mentioning the state inspection in Maryland is pretty expensive, so that also
About
gets
$99.
which is more expensive than other states. So that's going to get passed along
Yeah.
to the consumer as well.
Yeah, but only on a used car.
Only on a used car. That's
Yes.
true.
Get 20% off at joinyaa.com through March 24th. Just type in luck.
All right, number 4 on our list.
Yes.
The great state of Georgia.
Yeah.
The doc fee is capped in Georgia at $545.
Yes.
Plus, anytime, number 1 on our list should be no surprise. I'm not going to name it quite
Yeah.
yet, but the further south you go, I
Yeah.
feel like the more.
The more egregious the fees become.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, somebody's paying for that nice weather.
Evidently. So, Georgia,
Yeah.
very high doc fee.
Yes, apparently that extra $45 in dock fee compared to Maryland gets you a bushel of peaches, ladies and gentlemen.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Now, number 3 on our list.
Yes.
A neighbor of us here in Maryland, Virginia.
Yes.
Their doc fee is capped at $599. And from a lot of personal experience,
Yes.
plus we're basing a lot of this on what we see on the community forum as well. Terrible practices at the dealerships at Virginia. A lot of egregious fees, add-ons, markups well above MSRP. Virginia is a tough place to buy a car.
Yes. Yeah.
Solid assessment right there.
I think so.
Number 3 on the list, Dad.
I think
breaking.
it's number 2. on
Number
the
2 on
list.
the list, thank you.
Yeah.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
also capped at $599 doc fees.
Yes.
And then number 1 on the list, the worst state in the United States to buy a car.
Yes, for a multitude of reasons.
And we're going to break those down in just
Yes.
a second.
The average dock fee is somewhere around $995 in the Sunshine State,
The great state of Florida.
the great state of Florida, and there are dealers that charge in excess of $1,000 in dock fees.
And let's share with everyone watching the video.
Yeah.
By the time you're watching this, it may have already aired, but we were very recently interviewed for the Miami area ABC affiliate.
Yes.
They like their investigative journalist found us and said, "Hey, we've had so many people call in with complaints about car dealers
And fees.
and
the state
and
of
returning
Florida.
lease vehicles, trying
Yes.
to buy out lease." We were literally just interviewed from a Florida news outlet about how egregious things are in Florida. Not only is the dock fee high, the practices in the state are meh. The proposed laws in the state around titles,
Yes. Not that the dealer must apply for a title. Dealer has to try to apply for that title.
And registration fees are quite expensive in Florida as well, much more than in a lot of other states. So
Somebody's got to pay for all those palmetto bugs.
evidently,
They're giant sized.
let's be very clear. If you are
Yes.
going to buy a car out of state, we have a great guide on that back on the Join YAA website. So if you're going to buy a car out of state, read that first. Buying a car out of state is very doable. And,
Yes.
and quite frankly, in this market, something you should consider if you're able to. But there's some nuance there. And so be sure to follow the guide.
Absolutely. And if you're looking at a used car out of state, a pre-purchase inspection, well, you know what? A pre-purchase inspection, looking for a car in state, out of state, anywhere. Always get it done.
Well said, Pops.
Okie doke.